Hey there, my name is Leslie Cruz and I'm with Rain Home. Thank you so much for selecting me as being your realtor. I just sent you a packet of about 7 documents that is establishing our working relationship. As of August 17th, the protocol for how to show houses and the relationship has changed. So now there's a lot more forms and things that we need to discover about each other up front. So let's get started to see what you're signing. The first thing is going to be called the disclosure regarding real estate relationship. And that one basically just says that as a listing agent or as a buyer's agent, I can represent other sellers, other buyers. I can do both. I can do all at the same time. So that's basically just acknowledging that you are not my one and only client. I have several. So sign and date there. The next one's called Fair Housing and Discrimination Advisory. We basically got rid of the love letters that we submit to sellers when we're offering a property. We're offering on a property because the pictures could be seen as discriminatory. Sometimes they are accepting those types of letters, and I'll include them if I can. But just know that for the most part, that is gone now. Representation of buyer representation, broker compensation, that is a new form. And that is basically saying that we are officially starting our relationship. That one's only going to be a 3-month length of time. It's going to be renewed every 3 months, and I will send you a list of the homes that we've seen or that I've sent you. It's going to be an exclusive relationship, so we're not going to date around. You're going to commit to me for at least 3 months. Let me do what I do best and get your foot in the door, get you a house. So that also is going to be talking about my fee and compensation. So the seller more than likely is going to compensate me for my time and effort that I invest in you. And that's typically anywhere from 2.5% to 3%. I'm going to fight tooth and nail to get that from the seller, but there could be, maybe a 10% chance that the seller isn't in a position to pay that. Maybe they're in foreclosure, maybe they're in a divorce, or there could be a lot of reasons. And in that event, your responsibility becomes that compensation. Lenders are allowing us to roll that into our loan so you can pay it over time. This fee is not due up front. I'm not a lawyer. I don't take a retainer or anything like that. It's due when I find you a property, okay? I think that's basically the big part of that. Without this form and without this signed, you're actually not able to view homes. If you do go to an open house and you sign in and leave your information, you might be responsible for that agent's commission, and then also for the agent you select. Or you're stuck with a crappy agent that you don't even know because you like the house and they happen to be there at the open house. So for your protection, I want us to sign this. That way we are able to start working and chipping away at what your goals are, okay? The next one is just buyer transaction advisory. There's a protocol once we do enter into escrow, and it's about a 30-day window that we're going to be going through all the reports, and until you're satisfied, we'll start releasing those contingencies. Buyer possible representation of more than one buyer or seller. Obviously, I'm a real estate agent. I have multiple clients and I juggle all of them at the same time. So that's just a disclosure saying that. Buyer compensation advisory, that is nice light reading that you can read into if you'd like, but that's basically what we just discussed. And then buyer's investigation advisory. So I'm not an inspector. We'll definitely hire an inspector. More than likely the seller will have inspections of the home and will review them. You will review them. It's up to you to actually read the reports and go over them. I will help, highlight and give you some red flags of the property, but really you need to be aware of what you're purchasing as well, right? That's it. All right. Thank you so much for your trust. I love working with buyers, and so I cannot wait to get you in a home. We'll talk soon.